Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon in the sign of Gemini for December 18th, 2021. This full moon is considered the cold moon or the long night moon. Traditionally, this is one of the colder moons of the year, that and the next full moon of January, but this is the full moon that precedes the winter solstice, and the sun will still be in the last degrees of your sign when that occurs. It will be a beautiful full moon if you're able to see it, absolutely, and it does happen at 11:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so do check your own time zone. Sagittarius, as always, these readings are general messages. They will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information regarding the cards that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information will be down in that description box. So let's jump right on in here, Sagittarius. I do a combination, if you've been with me before. All my full moon readings are a combination of lunar oracle decks and a couple of tarot decks. So we get a past, present, future layout of what's going on from full moon to full moon cycle. Those cycles last about 28 days between each full moon. And so this is going to give you some ideas of what energies and themes you will be working with. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, let's see what we have for Sagittarius for this full moon in Gemini on December 18th, 2021, please. Let's see what they need to know for their highest and best. Wow, very nice. Really good cards. Now look at this. All of these cards that came out first from the Moonology deck are new moon cards. And the new moon phase is, you know, when we're growing, when we're accomplishing things, when we're progressing in our energy. Our last new moon was in your sign, Sagittarius, with that solar eclipse. So I feel that this has really put you in a very positive direction. Of course, a lot of old elements must be cleared when a new moon is in play. That kind of energy is in play for you because there's a lot of new energy that's coming in. And if your life is very cluttered or needs to be cleared of old baggage or energies, it's going to take some time to do that before that new moon energy can really work its magic into your life. So in the immediate past, the last cycle of the full moon, you have the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So that's a fabulous card to get into a reading. Capricorn energy is very, very tough sometimes. It's a tough teacher, but boy, once you put in the work, once you've paid your dues, it does reward you. And I feel like a lot of the things that you've been working through, a lot of the hard lessons that you have been learning have certainly paid off for you. And look at that. A lot of that hard work, Sagittarius, has been some long, tough self-reflection. Look at this. And it almost reminds me of the Gemini twins in this artwork. And that is the full moon energy that we're building to for this month. So I think this is powerful for those of you that have been really looking at yourself and having that moment in the mirror. You're really coming out of it with this great new sense of yourself, even if that was a really tough thing to do. It's like taking inventory of yourself and saying, here's what I need to work on. Here's what I'd like to, you know, get better at, or what I'd like to let go of, or here's the things I really like about myself. All those good things. Right in the center, we do have another new moon card. I'm sorry, my camera is getting a little fuzzy there. Not sure why that's doing that. Sometimes it does that. So right in the present energy, this is what's coming in. I think this is great because the full moon is in the sign of Gemini. It's a very communicative sign. It's all about conversations, dialogue, opening up the mind, opening up your mouth and speaking your truth. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini is coming in with the current energy of the full moon. That is what's going to be really revealing itself. Make sure you stay very truthful, very clear. Do not hold back what you need to say. Sagittarius, you don't generally do that. It's usually the other way, but I would say you might also want to make sure it's not always what you say, it's how you say it. And that might have a lot to do with you getting what the information is that you need out of someone or out of a situation is the way that you communicate. But either way, answers are coming, dialogue is flowing, and it is important to speak your truth. And boy, this this reading is absolutely bursting with new beginnings and the new moon energy. Look at this. So we've also got the new moon card out of our Queen of the Moon Oracle on top of this card. So I feel that this full moon in Gemini, which does activate your sun sign, because when we look at that chart, the sun and the moon, they balance back and forth against each other, right? So this is really shining a light on new beginnings, new openings, stepping into a new portal, new beginning of your life. This is just huge, and it doesn't stop going into the immediate future. This will be carrying you into the next 28 days past the full moon, and this is going into the beginning of the new year of 2022. We have the pure new moon card. A new start is coming. So I don't know how much more clear this reading could get, that it is like new moon, new moon, new moon, new beginnings, fresh starts, old baggage clearing. And the only thing that can be tough about it at all is the fact that it is going to be a bit of a clean sweep for you, Sagittarius. I feel that so much is getting refreshed. And look at that. Yes, these new moon energies and blessings do not stop, because this is the wolf moon that is clarifying this. And the wolf moon is the full moon of January, guys. So let me tell you, that is, you know, just a real confirmation that these new moon cycles are absolutely going to last into next month, and they'll probably carry on even further past that. This is going to have a powerful impact. And I just have to show you very quickly the astrology chart that, you know, I'm working from here. We have, there it is, your sun in Sagittarius, and bouncing against it is that full moon in Gemini. And what's happening with that full moon is it's getting a beautiful trine, which is a free-flowing aspect from Jupiter, your ruling planet, when that occurs. And so to me, this is an extra lucky moon, and it really brings especially a lot of good luck to you, because these are in a very positive alignment to the signs that are impacted, one of them being yours. So let's get into some tarot. Let's see what we have. We're just going to lay these on top of our past, present, future cards and get a little deeper into your message. And I apologize, guys, about the camera. I don't know. It keeps going in and out of focus. I'm going to have to check the settings on it, make sure that they're okay. But I think the sound is just fine. Just follow the sound of my voice. If the camera gets fuzzy, just listen to the message. All right, dear Spirit, let's get tarot, please, on this full moon reading for Sagittarius for the December full moon. I like all of this so much. I am really jazzed by your reading, I've got to say. So here we go in the immediate past. On top of the hard work paying off from Capricorn, on top of that self-reflection, we have the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. That is where your ruling planet Jupiter will be stationed during that full moon, in that sign of Aquarius. And so again, you know, this leads to that clean sweep. It leads to the master strategist that's looking into the long-term plans. What's the future going to bring? You know, after going through these kind of trials by fire and this reckoning with yourself, now it's time to turn your thoughts to what's coming next. And look at that, the Ace of Wands. So what's coming next, Sagittarius, is a big, powerful, brand new beginning in your life. Enthusiasm, more joy, more energy, just feeling really happy about what Spirit is bringing to you. On the center energy, this is the energy that the full moon in Gemini is bringing in for you. On top of these two cards, we have the Eight of Wands, That is one of your power cards. It's a Sagittarius card in the tarot. And this means that things are picking up, speeding up. Things that had been in stagnation are finally moving forward again. Again, you know, communication is key. This could be communication you've been waiting on. Maybe somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe hearing back about a job or something that you've really wanted. That's what that brings in. And it just makes you feel better. It does, because Eight of Wands is positive movement. It's passionate, it's exciting, it gets things moving again. So, so nice here. And look at that. Yes, because there's been something that you have been thinking about so much. This Nine of Swords, Nine of Athames in this deck. It really is about clearing away the anxieties, the fears, the doubts, the long sleepless nights, the dark night of the soul that you have been through for so long. Oh my goodness. And going into the immediate future, on top of this new moon with the wolf moon, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a celebratory card. It's very happy. It's joyful. Many times it means you're reconnecting with friends, people that really have your back, that just bring such a positive kind of feeling to your life. So I feel like there's something to celebrate. You know, could be January's full moon. Could also be sometime in February if it doesn't happen in January. But these are beautiful, beautiful cards here. Yes, let it come to you with the Three of Wands on top of the Three of Cups. I feel like feels like good news. Something really positive that someone has to share with you coming to you. And you don't have to chase it down. It just comes to you, because Three of Wands is waiting there and saying, you know what? I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to worry. I'm going to let my ships come in. This is just a fabulous reading, Sagittarius. I feel very excited about this full moon coming up for you. Let's get into a spell card to give you some focus on where to put your sights for this month. What do you want to manifest during this coming full moon? Ooh, Sagittarius. For some of you, love may be heating up quite a bit. We do have the romance card coming out. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So you may be focusing very much on manifesting new love. For some of you, especially my single Sagittarians, you might be putting the messages out there finally, and finally having it reciprocated after waiting for a long time, or just being alone or lonely for a while. Beautiful reading, Sagittarius. I hope that this is going to be an absolutely fabulous full moon for you, and I will be talking to you again soon. Take care.